Nip, on this fuck shit again tonight. I don't know who the fuck I am tonight, goddammit. I ain't even finna say my name, goddammit, because Rhonda, look, don't start, I'm not even finna introduce this shit AKT Celebrity Read, because I don't even know what the fuck this is. It's not me, this thing. This is Pennywise, goddammit. The It by Stephen King, goddammit. He want to represent himself, goddammit. Speak for himself. I ain't ate all day. I'm trying. I had to adjust this shit. You know, it's that serial killer, that clown. Because he said a lot of these niggas is pretending to be one way, and they really clown motherfuckers. They really not what they say. Now, I don't want to be the one in this, but you see a lot of shit that Alexyss said the other day, because this ain't her, goddammit. This nigga here just paint his face white, goddammit, and dress up like that client. This Pennywise. This is it, motherfucker. This is IT, goddamn Pennywise. Stab motherfuckers when they fucking in the park and shit. Walk up, ease up on motherfuckers. You don't know the nigga there till you there. The nigga don't even really know how to talk and shit. The nigga just walk up on you and just start staring and shit. And stabbing like a motherfucker. Stabbing your ass, back, pussy, mouth. Pennywise. Do you know that how he do? I just didn't want to bring the nigga knife, nigga blade on camera, pop the nigga blade, because I don't want them to fucking report me and shit. So nigga blade over here on the side, goddammit. We got to know, we go on private shows and shit. We can pull the knife and shit out on a nigga and stab a bitch and all that shit, I don't know what's wrong with Nip, goddammit. We are in this Jason period. A lot of stuff, that Alexyss said done came out, goddammit. Like I said, that the feds was in there, in them camps, in NIPSEY camp, and goddamn Vaughn camp. Hey, little sad. How you doing? And told y'all the feds was in that motherfucker, and now the feds done raided goddamn Lil Durk house down here in Atlanta. I don't know, they said he the victim. Somebody came in there trying to shoot or something. But you know what, see, Durk, that's another character that Nipsey said that Durk got on his face, Pennywise. Who else he said is Pennywise? Nipsey said that Cowboy is Pennywise. Cowboy, the Rolling Six, that's supposed to be his OG. He said that's Pennywise because he pretend to be one way and down with Nipsey, but it's really another. Just like he was on the video a couple days ago talking about the nigga that got shot in the car, but it was the nigga that, he was a friend of the nigga that defaced the mural instead of shooting the nigga that defaced the mural. Said, yes, Cowboy and Durk, this what they hear right here. They clown. Pretend to be one way, but really another goddamn way. Now, again, this for entertainment purposes only. This allegedly in the spirit. Pennywise said, Nipsey told me to get Pennywise, so I had to go goddamn get Pennywise. And it's been hard to keep Pennywise in my house. Because when I got Pennywise in here, Pennywise started talking and said he's accountable and he loved raw flesh. He's a demon. From the other side. And this is the season for Pennywise to come up. He said, especially now moving up into Christmas. The Jason period, but also he said Janice. Janice is the three-faced goddess looking in the past, the present, and the future at the same time. And also Jason, July, August, September, October, November. He said it's really the highlight of the winter solstice and a lot of people going missing. They do a lot of human sacrifice of the flesh. It's Christmas. There's really the very heavy satanic holidays. I mean, just putting this mess on right now. I'm trying not to go in trance because I'm kind of losing out a little bit with this thing because the spirit on this thing is so strong. When I got it, I didn't even take it up to my bedroom. I've been listening to the thing all night because he wanted to get on camera. He loved attention. It's sexy to him to goddamn be on the movie screen and on the camera. Have motherfucker looking at him. See, him, Pennywise, Jason, and they homeboy goddamn Michael Myers. And I told y'all who Michael Myers is on that other boy, Bezu. And somebody sent me a video, it blew my mind, of King Von and Bezu a few years ago in a video getting out of jail. And do you know they had that Michael Myers mask on and that Bezu had on? I said, God damn, didn't I tell y'all NIPSEY said that's who that was? And that King Von is Jason and Bezu is Michael Myers. They had them masks on in that damn video. I had never seen somebody send it to me. So I'm talking to NIPSEY and he telling me them two, Dirk and his former manager, Rock Nation, said that also is Pennywise right there. And you know, Lil Durk is his student because Lil Durk said he the Jay-Z of Chicago. All three of them, he said, come up as Pennywise with Cowboy. Because they're like they harmless and talk soft, but really they vicious killers, or they will pay and order the killing of someone. And stand back and watch it. Okay. And so I started doing the reading on it. I'm so tired. This thing done wore me out. Because now I got this mess on. This spirit of this murdering human, flesh-eating, human blood-drinking thing. Pennywise is on me. That Stephen King made it. So he loved to serial kill. He can do a whole bunch of it right now. Between now and November and December. That's what he love to do. Get your trust, pretend to be harmless and like a clown and shit. And stab you with a knife and stick you in your ass with a dick. See, that's what he do. While he pretend to dress up like a damn clown. Said that Cowboy did not orchestrate that killing with that boy friend that defaced NIPSEY mural. There was some other peoples involved in the killing of that boy. Because like he said, why didn't he ride for me and had a nigga shot that really defaced the mural, Capone, but he didn't. That brag about that right there. So he had nothing to do with that and said, Cowboy, but why would he expect anything different? Allegedly, what I'm saying in the spirit, he said he didn't even help save my life. He was standing right there when I was being tortured and shot. And you know, I just heard some funny shit that I heard Cowboy say in the spirit to NIPSEY brother, Black Sam. He don't like Black Sam, and for some reason I'm seeing in the spirit, NIPSEY told me that Cowboy don't like Black Sam. And Cowboy for some reason is very angry with Black Sam. If it's glitching, I can't see it. You know how it do. When them spirits get in here and come on here and they start the glitching. Oh, look at them candles. When it start the glitching, that be them entities on it. I don't have nothing to do with it. And I heard Cowboy say, oh, fuck you, nigga. That's why we did that to your little brother. That's what we did to your brother, nigga. Oh, bitch ass nigga, we gonna get you next. If they could get him, they would get him. And I seen Cowboy as a junkie. He be getting real high, drunk or something. He got a spirit on him and he's a sellout. He set NIPSEY up and he was there when NIPSEY was murdered, physically murdered and tortured. And he got a contract. Cowboy has several contracts to promise him fame, fortune, money, and opportunity. Secretly got legal contracts or some out or is on paper, protected by the police. I'm even seeing the Fed somewhere in this in exchange for his testimony. Cowboy will never tell the public what happened to Nipsey. He took an oath and he will never go against the oath. I seen him, Nipsey kept pointing down to his stomach. Cowboy's stomach and intestine. Also his mouth and his lungs. I don't know if he was ever injured in the stomach. Beat up in some type of way. But he said he stays high. Sometimes he be up at night and he don't be by himself. It's a woman seeing two women. One woman with him, I don't know if she's black or she's half black or mixed with something. She looks not white, but light skin like she's mixed like. I don't know what she is. Half black, half Mexican, Spanish. I don't know. Half black, half white. Something like that. Half Asian and black. But she don't really look Asian in the face. Got this girl who's also a gang member that do slick, sneaky shit for him and deal with drug running. Telling lies, saying folks up, she be with him. Cowboy be high a lot of times just to cope and deal with this. Very cowardly. As far as when it comes to Nipsey and what happened to Nipsey, he will never publicly tell the truth about what happened and how he was there. And he watched it. And he helped with the killing. And one of the examples, yes, is two. Thank you, Mary. It's a woman that looked like that, and I saw another one, and a black woman. These are gang members that also cover him and do dirty shit for him. And he promised them money, fame, and fortune, and opportunity. Even though he got some things that they promised him, and I see he's bound by all these oaths and contracts and agreements that he made, but he will never be as big as Nipsey. They will never make him a superstar, and Nipsey said that he has a certain amount of time to tell the truth. And if he doesn't tell the truth and make it right and tell his part in it, he will still fall. Either way, he's going to fall. If he doesn't tell, and he thinks he's going to blow up off of Nipsey's name and be big, they lied to him. It's like a straight line. He's not going to do it a straight line and go up. He's just going to keep doing a straight line like this, whatever little bit they get him, and then phase his own self out. If he tells what happened, the truth, the real truth, he might get a little grace, but he's not going to get a grace. So he got a scar across his stomach. Thank you. Said it's going to come up. Something wrong with his body. He got a couple of health problems and said he's a drug addict. I don't know if he drank alcohol as well, but he's a drug addict. Hello, my baby Mike. And come on, you know we got to drop some shit like this, Mike. We'll talk about it later on. You know, he gave me a fucked up example of his relationship with Cowboy back in the day, because he looked up to Cowboy like a big brother and a mentor and a teacher. He trusted and wanted to be like Cowboy at one point, because Cowboy used to be the man, and he used to be nice looking, had a nice swag, and real popular, was a rapper, and then something happened, he went to jail. He showed him he was also tied to drugs and deception. Mentioned family members, and some of them don't even have nothing to do with Cowboy. They look at him as poison. If anybody can verify it, if I'm wrong, okay, I'm willing to be wrong. He's burned a lot of bridges and been a drug addict off and on for years and done treacherous things. And, you know, the example that Nipsey brought up to me was the story of Roger, you know, Computer Love, and his brother. You know that Roger was, I think, the youngest child and was very talented, very spiritual, and very creative. He brought a lot of money into the family, but his brother was the businessman and handled the money and the papers. Yes, Arrington, thank you. You recognize it, Pennywise. That's that clown smiling your face all the time on Take Your Play, they backstabber. Said, you know that story what happened with Roger. As Roger wanted to move on and go higher and pull away from that shit they was in, or be a partner with him on the You got some hair on right, because you know Pennywise be having his hair red, dyed red and fluff like. You know, Roger's brother, and that's when thing I think started to go down. The business started to slow down. And Roger's brother shot him. Tricked him. Lured him up to that place and shot him. Yes, because he was there, Ruby. Cowboy was there during the shooting of Nipsey. But the shooting didn't happen the way we saw it on Sunday. It happened before then. They reenacted it. He saw him dying. He said it. That he was holding him, claimed he was holding him in his arm. And he was holding the hole that the blood was coming out of. He said that's not his brother, Black Sam. That's Cowboy. When you look at the story of Roger and Roger's brother, who that was the oldest one, because he said something was coming to an end, and he keeps showing me the contracts laying on Cowboy's stomach as well. Like this was also about some papers, along with Big Yusufa. Open up a new vision for one. That's up to the person, her affairs, if they want to do drugs to open themselves up. But that's not what I'm talking about with this particular case. Cowboy looked like he was there, and they were trying to get Nipsey to either back down out of agreement, change an agreement, or re-sign a contract for an agreement because he was holding things up and he didn't want to go along and play the game. He didn't want to be extorted anymore. He wanted to move up and on and change his life. He wanted to get away from the gang activity, and he was tired of being extorted and them taking his money. And they didn't want to hear that, which they knew he wasn't going to do it anyway. And they knew he wasn't going to run. He wasn't going to leave L.A. and pack up like a coward. It was a damned if you do, damned if you don't with him. Okay. Ooh, this is so hard because, I don't really want to repeat this here. I've gotten on this reading before, and I know the dangers associated with this. And I don't feel comfortable, but I'm telling you, he's dirty. He's not Nipsey's friend that's grieving. And it's so sad Nipsey's gone. But a part of him did love Nipsey and cared about him, but it's kind of a frenemy like. And he has a lot of guilt and a lot of pain for what he done. It's hard for him to live with himself. He realized the money, the little recognition he got is nothing without his friend because of how he had to get it. And he had to go along with the 60s. They are known for killing their own, and they one of the most vicious gangs in L.A., so he had to go along with the orders. He was given. If he did not, he would have been killed, and he wasn't going to run. He had nowhere to go. Literally, he was forced to go along with this agreement. Now he act like this is my dog. I don't play that. Y'all not going to defame. Talk about speak ill of the dead. Defame his mural. Now, they been doing it. You ain't did nothing to nobody. You didn't even do nothing to the boy that did it. His friend got shot, and I think that had something to do with something else. A girl and a guy or somebody else setting him up. But I wonder about the boy that was on the phone with him that was saying, what you gonna do if they catch you slipping without nothing in your hand? They know your address. Like, did you know they were gonna walk up on the nigga? Like, why would you say that and you know nigga didn't have no gun? It make me feel like then all of a sudden, did you drop his location, or did he have his phone on to show his location? Like he know, that somebody finna walk up on him. Then he looked like he had no clue. Then you see him cutting his eye, but Nipsey told me Cowboy didn't order that hit. Cowboy had nothing to do with that. He did not pay nobody or order nobody up under him to go over there and shoot that boy in that car. Like I say, why would he do that to the friend instead of having the one shot that actually defaced the mural was bragging about that was on the phone? It does, somebody don't add up, and Nipsey told me he didn't do it. Now, if you can prove me wrong and prove Cowboy ordered that, let me know. But it would still look kind of funny if he did. Because why didn't he order it on the one that actually did it? Why is that guy still walking around laughing and bragging about what he did to Nipsey mural? I think more than one time. So there's a darker part of that gang is also a darker sexual reality that seems like basic beef and not a cover-up. I don't know what that means. Cowboy didn't order that hit. Now, there is drama and confusion out there. Like I said, there is war, there is killings going on. But as you can see, nobody laid a hand on the one that actually gone under the face in Nipsey's mirror, which is very suspect, and you say you love him. That's Lil Thundercat, and that's your little brother. Okay, Hafiz. And you do anything for him and you want justice, but you keep saying Eric Holder just walked up and shot him when you walked to get your hamburger. And from what I'm seeing in the spirit and from what people saying on the streets out there, that's not what happened, and you know that's not what happened. And from what I've seen in visions, when Nipsey took me out of my body to watch it, he was there for a meeting, and the 60s that were there knew that they were going to murder Nipsey. They knew that's why they called him up there, because he would not comply, and he was tired of being extorted. Set him up. Cowboy saw the whole thing. He knew too before Nipsey got there what they were going to do with Big Yusuf. It's been over 2 years, and Nipsey keeps telling me the same thing. That's what happened. And I was going to get into this little dirt thing. I see it's hard for me. I'm groggy here. This thing is taking over me, so I'm going to have to stop. Let me light my sage for a little minute. Because this is too much on me. But what the fuck? Oh, God. Ooh, this thing likes to be in front of the camera. I see that. You know, he be on the movie screen and shit. Stabbing motherfuckers out deep in the woods while they trying to get stabbed with dick all in the ass. See, this thing is enjoying this thing. Thank you, one. You the only one said my mask is nice. Other people up here looking like it's fucked up. So I'm getting this some energy, some love, because there's too much on me right here. I don't know why Nip told me to do this here. And get me mad because I'm about to pass out. God damn it. There's energy on this thing. It's so strong. Didn't it, Sean? It kept contradicting itself. I don't even know if I'm going to keep this thing in the house after this, because this thing is a motherfucker. I mean, this is not just a man. That thing done jumped on it. Spirit done jumped on the thing, because the thing goddamn like attention, man. I don't want to keep it on this long, because he looking for somebody ass to dive in while he watching the goddamn camera. He want to fuck with somebody now. Like he said, that he gonna fuck motherfuckers up over there in dirt camp, over there in goddamn nip camp. Giving this energy to Nipsey. Nipsey, help me. Help me hold this damn thing. This thing like, I already got something with it. I ain't got her no mask. I got an old goddamn statue. You know, she was talking to me today. She told me where my goddamn mask is. Damn. This thing is hard to hold because it's a psychopath demon. It's not a human. This thing wants some blood right now, goddammit. Now this the real one, goddamn. Fuck Pooh is really shiesty. This motherfucker shiesty. This motherfucker will eat Pooh shiesty up, goddammit. Yeah, he the only one said he liked my goddamn mascuses. See? This motherfucker here really shiesty. You said shut up when you put some clothes. Look, man, how you think I feel? This thing been hanging in my house the past few days, wanting to jump on camera. Thank you, Mike. I'm gonna bring it down now. We're gonna hang out. We're gonna eat and shit. And you know how much, well, I don't think we got much time to Halloween. These things is all ready. And oh, that's another thing he told me. He say, when they start these fires and they tell you it's an accident, it's not. He said that Mexico, that Gulf of Mexico fire, is a demonic portal where they lit it and then a spell and a whole bunch of demons came out through that portal in the Gulf of Mexico. And fires that be out there in California, he said whenever fire be out in water where the queen of the south and the king of the south, like them big demonic king live down in the ocean. Oh, hey Goddess Arisha. Said that they released them. They just released a whole bunch of demons through them portals in the ocean. And he keep mentioning the Red Sea over there near Eritrea. Something going on near Eritrea, Ethiopia, tied to the U.S. Also Saudi Arabia, Iraq, and Iran, and tied to oil. And remember I mentioned Afghanistan the other day in a couple of readings, and you see something happened over there in Afghanistan tied to the U.S. Oh, boy. Lord have mercy. It's hard for me to sit up straight. It's so much energy on this thing. Because he just want to come through. Because he's mentioning blood, death, and guts. It's coming through these two, these two gangs, these two camps with NIPSEY and Dirt, dealing with Lil Dirt, dealing with the Bezu, dealing with all the folks, dealing with that manager. All of them tied into King Von's death, and even that baby. There's some shit going on with that baby. Well, I have to do the mass. NIPSEY asked me to do it, and I'm showing you what spirits are alive in the earth right now for Halloween. I have to do it because NIPSEY asked me to. Have to reveal these things that's running around you that you don't fucking see. So I am letting them come through because it's somebody he wants to know. And he wants revenge. And these are some of the entities that will also be instrumental in it and exposing this shit. They bloodthirsty. They want to get it back in blood. That's what they're going to do. Now, we sit back here and watch it. I have to come back because I cannot talk real good right now. Because this thing is, I'm just trying to light some of NIPSEY sage for him and to balance some of this here shit out. Because it's too, oh, it's so strong. They are so strong in here. And NIPSEY is strong in here, and he won't this reveal. Oh. Your knowledge and entities out, so they can help expose. Cause these here, the ones that I am wearing, that are showing themselves, these are the ones that will reveal the things that people need to know, because these are the ones that are called to do the execution. They have no right or no wrong. It just depends on whoever called them that give them what they want. And they're already here, just like I did not know that Michael Myers was here. And his new movie is coming out. And Halloween, they're already promoting it. And Jason trying to get here. I don't know. Candyman been in my house. I think Candyman got a movie coming out as well. You know that's very powerful to have Candyman down here, cause that will be a black god. That's with the white gods that they're calling right now. They all coming back to get it back in blood. Right now, I don't know of any year where they had so many come out at one time. Oh, Nipsey, come forward. I want to be here and listen since I'm doing this the way you asked me to. Whoa, so that ain't gonna even be in November. October, Halloween. That's coming out in August. So next month, August 27th, Candyman. See, he been in here the past 2 weeks hanging out talking to me. And that's how my father told me he felt, and that's how Nipsey told me he felt. Like Candyman. My father's been hanging out with Nipsey and Vaughn and Tupac. And want to get it back in blood. The light and the dark, and some of the dark ones will also be fighting each other. And some good people can also call the dark forces to give them justice. Thank you for telling them to donate to me, baby. Because they closed down my cash out. I don't know, somebody reported me trying to fuck up what I got going on. That's all right. We got Zelle, and we still got the PayPal. So we just keep moving. I'm still going to do what the ancestors want me to do. I just seen Vaughn coming here. I don't want that too close to the phone. Cash App is not working. I have to bring the energy in for them. Like they asked me to. Nipsey, Vaughn, bring your ancestors in here. Get your justice, project this energy out to destroy all the unrighteousness that was done to both of you. And Candyman. Because we know that Candyman, if they're showing that on film, we have to think about all the black men that were done to. As well as white men, Latin men, anybody that was done to. We know that's not just a movie. That's an energy. A lot of men were done that way. Crucified and violated alive like Candyman. Something you also mentioned, 2 white women. Mention white women again in his camp over there. King Von. Nipsey mentioned white women too. Both of them had blonde hair. But also mentioned, remember that white woman over there in Rock Nation camp that was hanging with Nipsey that wrote that booed up Joelle James that was down on that Sunday that was showing her receipt. That she keeps bringing them up and Von keep bringing them up and show they all connected with Von and Nipsey's murders got some of the same peoples connected to the shit. They both are putting these things together. Oh. That's what we have to look at, all the connections and the ties here. Because these entities, for you and all that don't understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, don't watch it. I know why I'm doing it. I'm doing it because they asked me to do it. Because these are the demonic entities that were called to commit the murder. And there will be more because we are in this time period of Jason, July, August, September, October, November. I didn't want to put these things on. This man asked me to do this. Oh, my head is hurting. My head is so heavy. Oh my gosh, my head. I don't know if I'm going to finish this with this thing or this thing's so heavy on my head right now.